This is a presentation on co-regulation by Building Great Kids Therapy. Today we will go through the limbic system, co-regulation, the importance of co-regulation, the steps to co-regulation, what to avoid, and additional strategies. It's helpful to first understand how the brain processes and reacts to emotions. This happens in the limbic system, the brain's emotion center. A key part of this system is the amygdala, which acts as the brain's alarm system and responds to fear, anxiety, and perceived danger. Another important part is the prefrontal cortex, which supports thinking, decision-making, and self-control. When a child becomes overwhelmed, the limbic system can go into high alert, even when there's no real danger. This can cause the amygdala to overreact and make emotions feel very intense, while the prefrontal cortex struggles to help the child think clearly or control impulses. As a result, it becomes much harder for the child to manage their emotions in that moment. This is a brain response and not a choice by the child. So, what is co-regulation? Co-regulation is the shared effort to regulate emotions between a dysregulated child and a trusted adult. This occurs when a child learns to calm their brain and body and get through stressful moments with the help of trusted adults. How you act and feel can impact your child. There are several important reasons why co-regulation matters. First, co-regulation helps children develop self-regulation over time. Children are not born knowing how to manage their emotions, so co-regulation teaches them how to handle stress in a safe and appropriate way. With this support, they gradually learn to regulate on their own. Second, co-regulation helps children build secure relationships. When children feel heard, understood, and supported, they learn to trust others and form healthy connections. Finally, co-regulation supports problem solving. When children are overwhelmed, their brains are focused on stress rather than thinking clearly. By helping them calm down, co-regulation reduces stress and makes it easier for children to think, learn, and solve problems. Steps to co-regulation can be described using the three R's. The first step is to regulate yourself as a caregiver. You need to calm yourself down before helping your child because they pick up on your voice, face, and body language. The second step is to relate to your child. When you are ready, it's important to get on their level, validate their feelings, and be a safe space for them. Third step is to reason with your child. Only when the child is calm is it time to problem solve or reflect on what happened. Regulating yourself is very important. Children are sensitive to our faces, voices, and body language, and tend to notice and mirror how their trusted adults behave. When you're calm, your child is more likely to feel calm too. To support this, you can use positive self-talk like, I can stay calm even when they are not. Practice simple breathing strategies, such as breathing in for a count of 4 and breathing out for a count of 6, and stepping away if needed and safe to do so. Like the airplane reminder to put on your own oxygen mask first, you need to take care of yourself so you can better support your child. When you feel calm and ready, it's important to get on the child's level and relate to them. This helps them feel more comfortable and less intimidated. Validating their feelings shows them that they are some Validating their feelings shows them that you are someone they can trust. You can notice and name what they are feeling by saying things like, I can see this is hard for you. Sometimes children need to be feel heard, simply need to feel heard. You can also use supported language, such as I'm here for you or you are safe, so your child learns that you are reliable and caring presence in their life. Reasoning with your child is important. Children need to learn how to recognize their feelings, understand them, and respond to them in a healthy way. However, this teaching works best only after your child is calm. A calm, regulated brain is better able to listen and think clearly. When your child is ready to talk, you can help by labeling their emotions, such as pointing out when their behavior seemed like sadness or frustration. This helps them begin to identify and understand their feelings. You can also practice calming skills together, like deep breathing, using fidgets, or spending time in calming spaces. Finally, it's important to repair the relationship after a tough moment. Talking together about what could be done differently next time helps you learn, communicate better, and maintain a strong, positive connection. When supporting your child, it's very important that you avoid raising your voice. This can increase stress for both of you and can make your child feel less safe, which makes emotional regulation much harder. It's also important not to ignore your child or dismiss what they are saying, as this can make them feel unimportant and less trusting of you. Try to avoid reasoning with them or disciplining your child until you are calm, since they cannot think clearly in the moment and they may just feel blamed for their emotions rather than their actions. However, it is important to remember that safety always comes first. If your child is unsafe to themselves or others, or is damaging property, it is appropriate to step in more firmly and remove them from the situation. Your safety and your child's safety should always be a priority. So, more strategies to go into that we can talk about for co-regulation are breathing strategies. Practicing deep breathing through different strategies can help teach a child coping strategies while also helping with regulation for both of you. So, an example of this is box breathing, where you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, and hold for 4 seconds. Another simple breathing strategy is you can raise your pointer finger in the air and have your child smell it like a flower and blow it out like a candle. Something else you can do is get on your child's level and be a safe physical presence with them. This doesn't mean you need to sit right next to them. It can be by them or just nearby to provide comfort. This helps build trust between you guys. And finally, doing a shared activity, such as something simple like going for a walk, coloring, or playing a game, can be used to connect with each other. Finally, co-regulation happens between a child and a trusted adult in their life. It teaches children the skills they need to eventually regulate their own emotions. A good path to follow co-regulation includes the three R's being regulate, relate, and reason. And finally, it's important to avoid yelling, disciplining, or problem solving until the child is calm. Thank you.